named Bree Traverston, who is an art director for this magazine. And right before the holidays, she's given this opportunity of a lifetime to do this emergency reshoot for a Christmas wedding photo shoot for Bride Time magazine. And the catch is the photographer happens to be the man who she thought was the love of her life and her ex-boyfriend from college.
Oh, her ex-boyfriend.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now we're planning a Christmas wedding together, and to make matters worse, the owner of the magazine is this beautiful socialite who I'm pretty sure he's dating.
Oh.
And there's a huge promotion on the line for my character, so she needs to pull it off.
Well, the he we're speaking of is Christopher Russell.
Yes.
And it seems, I know that you guys have great chemistry because I saw a little bit of the movie, but we have a clip of it now, so we're going to share it with our audience so we can see exactly what I'm talking about. Let's take a look.
Before. I don't know if I paid them enough.
Thank you.
Nothing.
Yeah. I love your idea of crazy.
This is the first time I've done this.
Well, this is officially my first time on a carriage ride through New York City. You know that?
Good. I like sharing first with you. And the pizza, right?
I know. New York's pizza. New York's finest.
I wouldn't go that far, but it's definitely better than that stuffy joint you went with Jared.
Are you jealous?
Jared?
You're so odd.
Oh, please.
You are jealous. It's okay. It's okay.
It's just we never did anything like this before.
Paris?
Yeah. Paris.
Okay. So, Jessica, I noticed that he's in the scene. He's just wolfing down that pizza. And you just took little bites of it because I understand you have a problem with pizza.
Well, I order pizza, but I order it without cheese.
Because
For no health reasons or anything. Like, I don't like the taste of it, and I know it's really weird. But yeah, so I've probably had maybe at least 10 slices over the course
I
of
have
my
never heard. When
I
you
know,
ordered,
it's
you
so
say,
weird.
hi, can I get that extra large, the supreme, no cheese?
No cheese on my half.
Usually it's like extra cheese.
I know.
Do they even make it that way?
They do. They
They
do.
do?
Yeah, you can.
but they didn't in the scene.
No, in this scene, they didn't get the memo.
I understand you have a bucket that you
Yeah, but it's hard. Like in the middle of a scene, you're talking, so you have to.
have a small.
Yeah.
No.
But the same thing, we had a scene in the bakery, which was actually my favorite because I have a huge sweet tooth. And so we had to eat wedding cake, and I had probably 18 slices of wedding cake over the course of the 4-hour scene. And that was really fun. I loved it.
Yeah. Well, you have a kind of an interesting path in this because you actually knew what you wanted to do. You had a dream and you chased it, and it was even before you walked down the aisle and got your diploma.
Yes.
So you tell us that story. You just left.
Yeah,
school and said, I'm out. I'm doing this.
I've always wanted to act and sing, and
Did you do it in school at all?
I did. My parents never wanted to push me into it, but I think there's home footage of me as a kid saying that I wanted to move to Hollywood. Like as a
Really?
3-year-old. So my parents had some time. There we are. My parents had some time to obviously prepare. And summer before 12th grade, I was the first lead role of my first on-screen kiss, and I met these amazing people from LA, got representation down here, and I didn't want to go back to high school. Like, I wanted to be down here for pilot season, so I went to my mom and I kind of announced to her that I wanted to homeschool. I'd done my research, so I found like an online school, and I was like, I want to homeschool in 3 months, and I want to be down there by January. And I was expecting some kind of fight or some kind of like, no, can't do that.
That's why you went to mom.
Yeah, I was mom first. And she's like, go talk to your dad and have him email your principal. And that was like the first thing out of her mouth. So then I go to my dad, not knowing what his reaction was going to be. And he's like, I believe in you and you've always wanted this. So I'm going to go email your principal.
But were you already living in Los Angeles?
No, I was living in Vancouver, Canada.
And you just said that to your parents. And how did you figure out when you got to LA where you were going to live? Did you have friends? Where did you go? How did you live?
So my dad knows what it was like to have a dream. He holds the teenage record for running across Canada. So he knew what it was like.
Wait.
Yeah, back it up.
Wait.
Okay.
Ran
Crazy.
across Canada.
Across Canada. And
Like Forrest
Like
Gump?
Forrest Gump.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Go on. I'm gonna.
and I think he holds the teenage record because no other teenager would be crazy enough to do that.
Right.
But he knew what it was like to have a dream, and he wanted to support mine 100%. And so, yeah, I had a manager down here that I got from Vancouver, and he's still my manager, who stayed like my older brother. And he set me up with an amazing like place to stay and
Yeah.
live and.
So he knew then as a young teenager himself with a crazy dream that he chased that when his daughter at 16 said, "I'm moving to LA, I'm going to pursue my dream."
Yeah.
And not only do you act, I understand you have a music career going as well. What's
Oh, look how happy she
I know.
is. What's the latest?
My whole face light up. I have a new song coming out on Friday called Deja Vu. It's a song that I wrote and it means so much to me. I've been writing music forever. And I was hired as a singer initially on 90210, so yeah, I'm really, really excited.
Do you have an album or is it just
I have the single coming out and then the EP is coming out in February and then a full album in the spring.
Do you play an instrument?
I play piano and my mom was a piano teacher, so I was raised in a very musical house.
Well, I understand that you recently had a performance with a big huge audience at Dodger Stadium.
Yeah, I was on an anthem kick there for a second.
Yeah?
Which is super stressful. It's stressful as an American, but as a Canadian, it's even more stressful